The exquisite nature of yourself is that you cannot predict your own nature, nor should you. We want to address what you call your personality in this moment. If you believe that your personality should be predictive to yourself and to others, you are equating yourself with a program. Because you are not meant to be predictive nor consistent, not in your personality, not in your traits, not in the way that you behave, not even with the language that you use. Because the more predictive you become, the less human you become. And this is very important because this is about awakening of humanity, agree? We have never declared that your experiences with us, or indeed with any spiritual content, you call it, is so that you may move away from being human, overcome being human, supersede being human. Quite the contrary. We encourage you to become more human, because a human is not predictable, nor consistent, is not designed in this way. It is only societal constructions of what is acceptable and what is not, external forms of conditioning that demand that the human be predictable. And so for many of you with emotional experience, you do not like emotional experience if it is unpredictable. Because if you experience something that you have not planned and it is unpredictable in its nature, you see it as something that brings your personality as a human under threat. Because the personality should be predictable. This emotion is not. And this is very important. Because if you are feeling things that are unpredictable, you are becoming more human. You are creators. You're meant to be transforming and transformative and creating yourselves anew in every moment. Every moment you pulse in and out of this reality is an opportunity for transformation into a new permutation, a new form of self, a new expression of consciousness, a new birth in every moment. This is the design of the human. This is why you are the creators. And yet you demand yourselves to be predictable. Not only in your habits and routines, but in your responses to things, in the way in which you deal with emotions, in what you feel, in what you think. And you chastise yourselves when you are not. And yet everything we have been discussing with you over recent years is about discovering once again the freedom to create in every moment, which is the antithesis of predictability. And so many of you have discovered this, and you are attempting to be more spontaneous with your expressions, more spontaneous with your choices, more spontaneous with your interests, more spontaneous with your actions, and what you call direction. But it is also incredibly valuable to begin to consider that it is time to be more spontaneous in what you feel, in what you think, in how you experience emotion and how you sense your reality. Isn't it interesting when it comes to a feeling state, suddenly you want to control it? And yet what you've been discussing here on this day is how to sense it without attempting to contain it so that it can be repressed or dealt with or resolved or kept for another day or used to be another reference point for who you and what you believe you are. So the more conscious you become, the more predictable you will become. The less predictable you'll become, rather. The more unpredictable you will be. The more conscious you are, the more unpredictable you will be. And if you go and you consider the stories and the legends that are told about the most illuminated humans that have graced your reality, They have been known for their unpredictability, the unpredictability of their moods, the unpredictability of their responses, the unpredictability of their actions and their emotions and their expressions. Because in this way, they are more human. And human is the divine. The more human you are, the more you are embodying your cosmic consciousness as a divine creator. So hear our words and bring your sense of spontaneity and your grace with unpredictability into your feeling state. Because this is the ultimate place for transformation. This is the ultimate place to become truly human. To be truly human is to be truly unpredictable. You hear that humans are dangerous if they are unpredictable, true? Humans are their most splendid divine selves when unpredictable, because that is when you become creative geniuses. Yes, and that's how you create a new reality. So, dear ones, consider what you demand of yourselves. Perhaps you should be like children, as many of your sacred texts have suggested. Children are experts at being unpredictable. True? It is the true nature of the human. That is our message to you on this day. Peace be with you.